I'm sharing with you a perfect example of a dealership service department not only incorrectly diagnosing a mechanical issue, also price gouging the repair costs as well. This is a 2011 Porsche Panamera 3.6, also known as the 970, which has 90,000 miles. When the engine starts, there is a very loud noise that occurred recently for about 2 to 3 seconds, which turned into a constant rattling noise of the motor. There is no check engine light currently. However, due to the noise, we immediately stopped driving the car. There is currently a timing chain issue, which in fact my local Porsche dealership and 2 other local shops stated the motor needs to be removed in order to replace the timing chain and all its components. The extensive labor quoted by the Porsche dealer is 18 hours at the rate of $8,000 plus dollars. The other 2 local repair shops quoted 21 hours at the rate of $7,500. Owning a car like this, it's understood and expected that certain types of maintenance and repairs is going to be costly. The issue I personally have is professional mechanic shops charging the customer an egregious amount of money and not being truthful in regards to how the repair can be done. This is not an in-depth step-by-step video on how to complete the repair. It's only to share my experience with the repair, also to prove that the Porsche dealer and the 2 repair shops I went to are liars and price gouging thieves. If in fact you have this particular car and experiencing a timing chain issue prior to the motor suffering from catastrophic failure, the repair can be done in less than 18 hours. But most importantly, the repair can be done without removing the motor from the car. Therefore, less money out of pocket. It would be helpful to have the necessary tools or have accessibility to a knowledgeable, honest mechanic. At this point, what you're witnessing here is that we remove the fan, 2 coolant hoses, air intake, serpentine belt, and the valve covers. I'll share my gripe in regards to the Porsche dealership incorrect diagnosis in a moment. In the meantime, watch my brother and I dig into this and prove to Porsche service department and all dishonest price gouging mechanics wrong. Enjoy. So we gain access to the timing chain and all its components without removing the motor. I'm about to get into the gripe, but before I do, just want to remind you all of the sound that warranted this repair.
Yeah, so that actually was alarming. And whatever. Getting the car to the dealership, they said it was actually this part right here. This is the timing chain tensioner. They claim was worn and it needed to be replaced. They replaced it. It was about $700, parts and labor. The engine was making a really consistently loud noise after they did this repair. When they diagnosed it to be this, damn, it sucks that I didn't make a video of that. It was crazy. It was just scary. The engine sounded like it was a diesel motor. That's how bad it sounded. It was recommended at that point that a timing chain and all its components needed to be installed in the car. Therefore, the scope of work entailed the motor being removed from the vehicle to complete the repair, and it was quoted to be about $8,000. And the hours, probably like about, I think they said 16 or 18 hours to complete the job. So they were trying to charge me, I think, $250 an hour or $300 an hour, and they're claiming it's going to take about 18 hours to complete the job. I told them hell no. So this video today is just to share with you, not necessarily how to do the job, but my experience with this vehicle and what actually went bad, in case someone out there has this vehicle and the car is making this weird sound, especially at startup. And actually the problem, like I shared with you guys earlier, is the oil pump sprocket. Basically the chain, the smaller chain, timing chain, goes on the sprocket like this, and it spins to make the oil pump work. So, but in this case, the chain was spinning around and the sprocket wasn't moving. This is where we've gotten up to so far. Everything's buttoned up underneath the car. Got the fan back in, serpentine belt on, hoses in, topped off with antifreeze. Valve covers are on, spark plugs and the ignition coils are put back into place. When finding out that this part is bad, because this part is not actually included in the timing chain kit, all right, rebuild kit, I called Porsche to get this part, and they said they didn't have it. Normally takes about 3 to 5 days, special order. But the funny thing is, they said nobody usually calls for this part. Are you sure you need that part? I'm like, yeah, of course I need this part. This part is actually worn. Like, oh, no one really calls about that part. I guess no one calls about this part because by the time they figure out this part is bad, the motor is actually destroyed. Yeah, he laughed, but I didn't find that very funny. But anyway, that motor, the motor for this car, 2011 era Panamera 6-cylinder, the block and heads, $26,000. 26 grand. So yeah, just want to share that with you and show you my experience thus far. Went ahead and put my big boy pants on and got into this car, and so far so good. I'm going to take a moment, put some oil in here, button up everything else in terms of the throttle body and of course the manifold, and after that of course I'll put the oil in and get everything all buttoned up and start the car, and I'm going to share it with you guys so you can hear what I've been longing to hear, how this car is supposed to sound. All right, so I really appreciate you guys, and thanks for watching. I'll be right back. Ready?
It's alive! You have it on point! On point!
still building the pressure, right?
That's it.
Thermostat is only controlling. Watch. Activation, only that. Only 2%. Engine is running good. It's running good. It's running good. It's running good. Temperature is running fine. But that engine oil is perfect. You see it drop? It was 197. You actually see the temperature drop for the engine oil. What do you think of that?